Hello everyone, I am Satish Kumar, lecturer in English in Suraj School, Mahendragarh. Today I am going to deliver a lecture on the topic letter writing. In my first video, which was based on letter writing, I told you about how many kinds of letter. In that lecture, I told you that letter we should divide into two category. First category is formal letter and second category is informal letter. Informal letter are those letter which we write to those person who are very close to us, whereas formal letter are those letter which are related to some other category like business letter, official letter, editorial letter, application for job. Yesterday, CBSE issued new revised syllabus for 11th class. In that revised syllabus, only two type of formal letter will be asked in 11th class. Okay. Now I am going to tell you about how many kinds of letter: formal, informal. I have just told you that informal letter are those letters which we write to those person who are very close to us: mother, father, brother, sister, and close friend. Whereas other remaining category we should count into formal style of letter writing. Okay, like business letter, official letter. I have just told you that yesterday CBSE issued a new revised syllabus for 11th class. In that syllabus, CBSE recommended that only business letter and official letter will be asked in 11th class. Okay. Two type of other formal letter category like application for job and editorial letter has been deleted by CBSE for 11th class. Okay. In my first video lecture, I have already told you that what is the structure of informal letter, what is the structure of formal letter. In today's lecture, I am going to tell you about how to find sender's address and how to find receiver's address and how to find subject. For this, I am going to write a question. Okay, look at the board. There is a question. Suppose you are Rahul of 15 Diwan Colony, Mahendragarh. Write a letter to the M/S Ram Electronics and Sons, Mahendragarh, about defective washing machine. Okay, this is the question. Now I am going to tell you about how to find sender's address, how to find receiver's address, how to find subject, and how to find the name of the writer. Okay, first of all, you should read the question in a proper way. You are Rahul. Rahul is the writer of this letter, that's why Rahul is the sender and we should do signature of Rahul of 15 Diwan Colony, Mahendragarh. 15 Diwan Colony, Mahendragarh. This is the sender's address. Write a letter to M/S Ram Electronics and Sons. This is the receiver's address. About defective washing machine. After about, the remaining words are in form of subject. Okay. These are the ways which help us to find name of the sender, name of the sender's address, and after that receiver's address, and after how can we find subject of a particular letter. Okay. First of all, according to the structure of formal letter writing, we should write sender's address. In that question, sender address is 15 Diwan Colony, Mahendragarh. Okay. After it, we should leave one line between sender's address and date. Today is 8th July 2020. You should mention date in that way. After that, you should write receiver's address. In that question, receiver address is M/S Ram Electronics and Sons, Mahendragarh. This is the receiver's address, and after receiver's address you should mention subject. What is the subject of this question? Defective washing machine. This is a complaint about defective washing machine. Okay. After it, you should leave one line between subject and salutation. Here we should write sirs. There is a question why we should apply sirs here, because in receiver's address, if M/S is given or Messrs is given, in that case we should apply sirs, not sir. Okay. Mr is the singular form, and what is the plural form of Mr is Messrs, and what is the abbreviation form of Messrs is M/S. It means that the owner of the shop, owner of the company, more than 2 persons. That's why we should write sirs. Okay. In that case, when M/S or Messrs is given in any question, in any business letter. Okay. After just mention of salutation, you should leave one line between salutation and content. Okay. This is the first paragraph of content. This is the second paragraph of content. Okay. And after it, this is the third paragraph. After just third paragraph, you should leave one line between third paragraph and subscription. I have already told you that you should write subscription in that form. Yours truly. Who is the writer of this letter? Rahul. You should do signature in that way. First letter of signature should be in capital. After that, remaining part of signature should be in small form. Okay. This is the question and this is the structure, and I have just written some particular details which are given in the question, like sender address. This is the sender address. You should mention the date on the same date which you are going to write any letter, or you should write the date which is given in the question. If there is no date is given in the question, then you should write the date of the same day on which you are going to write a letter. Okay, that's why today is 8 July. I have written 8 July 2020. After that, we should leave one line between date and receiver's address, and after receiver's address we should leave one line receiver's address and subject, and after just subject we should leave one line between subject and source. I have already told you that why I have written here source, because in that question M/S is given, that's why I have written source, not sir. Okay, after that we should write 3 paragraphs. After that, in 3 paragraphs we should leave one line between third paragraph and subscription. We should mention subscription in that form, yours truly, and after that we should mention signature according to the question. Okay, after it I am going to tell you about what is the new marking scheme for letter writing. New marking scheme for letter writing for 11th class. New marking scheme of letter writing. Now letter is of 5 marks. Okay. And what is the division of these 5 marks? Marking scheme we can divide into 3 categories. First part is format, second part is content, third part is expression. Okay, now format is of 1 mark, content is 2 marks, and expression is also of 2 marks. Total 5 marks. If you want to get 5 out of 5, then you should follow all the rules which I told you in my first lecture, which was based on letter writing, and now in today's lecture I have told you how to find receiver's address, how to find sender's address, how to write date, how to write subject. Okay, that's all for today. Thanks and have a nice day.